देखिए नोट वाला
Kindly rise as our dignitaries enter the ceremony. Leading the procession is the Director, Dr. Architect K. Ganesh Babu, followed by Chairman, Dr. B. A. Vishwanath, followed by Vice Chairman, Dr. Priya Vishwanath, followed by distinguished guest, Architect Naresh V. Narsimhan, followed by guest of honor, Architect Vidya Darwadia, followed by AAAD faculty members. Kindly be seated. Good morning and my heartiest greetings to the August gathering. Graduation is that special day which marks the closure to one of the academic milestones and the beginning of the new challenging one. I, Architect Nandini HM, Associate Professor at AAAD, deem the privilege to be your Master of Ceremony for this morning. On behalf of students, teaching and non-teaching staff of ADITYA Academy of Architecture and Design, Bangalore, I welcome all the dignitaries on the dais, the parents, the graduating students present here for the first ever convocation ceremony of the Bachelor of Architecture degree for the batch 2015-20, 2016-21 and 2017-22. Appreciating the solemnity and sacredity of this moment, I request the parents and students present here to pay close attention and strictly adhere to few instructions to ensure this event unfolds in the manner befitted to the highest standards set forth by AAAD. Please take a moment to switch off your mobile phones and any other electronic gadgets in your possession and maintain silence during the entire ceremony. We have professional photographers here with us, hence we request the students and parents to refrain from using your cameras and mobile phones to click photographs or videos of the ceremony. To maintain dignity and accord the moment the honor it deserves, we request to express your joy by applauding, but refrain from shouting out students' name or by any other loud expression of emotion. Request everyone to remain seated till the end of the ceremony to accord the respect the ceremony deserves. Please do not toss your ceremonial hat in the air anytime during or after the ceremony. At the end of the ceremony, please remain standing till the dignitaries leave the dais. To begin this ceremonial event in an auspicious note, I would now request all the dignitaries on the dais to please proceed towards lighting the lamp. Thank you. May I request the dignitaries and the others to be seated. I would now like to invite Shrishti from 8th semester and Kirtana from 6th semester for invocation song. Thank you, Shrishti and Preethana. From the AAAD fraternity, may I request our chairman, Dr. B.A. Vishwanath, to greet our honorable chief guest, architect Naresh V. Narasimhan, with a bouquet. May I request our director, Dr. Architect K.N.S. Babu, to welcome the guest of honor, architect Vidyadhar Wadiyar, with a bouquet. May I request Professor Arunachal Hombali, sir, to welcome our chairman, Dr. B.A. Vishwanath, for the ceremony. May I request architect Sarojini Hombali to welcome our vice chairman, Dr. Priya Vishwanath, for the ceremony. May I request architect Prakriti to welcome our director, Dr. Architect K.N. Ganesh Babu. I also welcome our chairman's mother here for this ceremonial event today morning. Welcome, madam. I welcome all other dignitaries, guests, students, and parents for this ceremony. Every student's life starts with ambiguity, but always ends with memories and celebration. The last 2 years of pandemic had hampered all of us to confluence for this ceremonial event. And today, we have gathered here to make the first ever convocation event for ADITYA Academy of Architecture and Design, Bangalore. On this proud and momentous occasion of AAAD, it is indeed my pleasure to invite Dr. Architect K.N. Ganesh Babu, Director AAAD, to welcome the gathering.
My heartiest greetings on this beautiful sunny morning. I had prepared as a monsoon morning. Monsoons have disappeared with your presence. It's my honor to convene the momentous occasion of the first convocation ceremony of ADITYA Academy of Architecture and Design. It is my pleasure to welcome our chief guest, Architect Naresh V. Narasimhan, Principal Architect and Managing Partner of Venkatraman Associates, an award-winning design consultancy firm over 5 decades of flourishing practice. It is a privilege to have you with us on this auspicious occasion, sir. We are also privileged to have amongst us Architect Vidyadhar Wadiyar, Principal Architect, Arch Plan, an urban and regional planning consultancy firm over 4 decades of practice. Sir has been our governing council member, mentor, motivator, and well-wisher. We welcome you, sir. We are fortunate enough to be nourished and guided by our Honorable Founder Chairman, Dr. B.A. Vishwanath, ADITYA Group of Institutions, Senate Member of Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences, a towering personality, down-to-earth person with excellent leadership qualities. His vision to build AAAD has taken a proving shape today and will prove in future. We welcome you, sir. I am indeed privileged to welcome our Honorable Vice Chairman, Dr. Priya Vishwanath Madam, Founder Trustee of ADITYA Group of Institutions, a person with high morals and the spinal cord of our institution. We welcome you, Madam. The most valued stakeholders of AAAD are the parents. Dear parents, we recognize with gratitude and the trust you placed in us to nourish and guide your wards. The achievement of your wards and as well as the growth of AAAD could not have happened without your continuous support. We have reached a day to hand over our students back to you as full molded architects. We extend our hearty welcome to you on this proud day of achievement of your sons and daughters' graduation. We welcome you all parents. A warm welcome to the graduating students. Today is the day to reflect on how you spent your time with us. Today is the day to acknowledge and celebrate your unwavering commitment to reach today's milestone. We cherish each and every one of you, and we welcome you all to this august moment of celebration. ADITYA Academy of Architecture and Design, a standalone school of architecture, registered under Government of Karnataka, recognized by the Council of Architecture, and affiliated to Vishweshwara Technological Institution, took its inception in 2015 under its parent institute, ADITYA Group of Institutions. Budding with a highly talented bunch of 33 students, the department started its venture to fulfill the dreams of the trusted parents and meet the vision and mission of AAAD. Crossing milestones of challenges, the institution expanded from a compact infrastructure to a state-of-art, one of the best and one of the very few standalone schools in Karnataka and in South India. The broad vision of the institution is to grow as a school of design. Justifying this, BSc Interior Design and Decoration course is offered from this academic year. The future roadmap of AAAD is to start with post-graduation course, B-Plan, and other design-related courses, making this campus a residential school of design. My dear graduating students, having molded you with the highest discipline, you people have really set standards for AAAD. Though completing the course happened in the pandemic, you have left no stone unturned. You have proved to be very hungry for knowledge and have grabbed all the opportunities offered, including the international exchange program at Infrastructure University Kuala Lumpur, trips within the country and abroad, NASA programs, Cygnus, and many more. Having built block by block in the last 5 years, you all have a very huge responsibility. You graduating students are the brand ambassadors of AAAD, and as the architecture profession grows, institution also grows with word of mouth. With the official announcement of the Alumni Association today in the second half, let's stay connected for a better cause. Having sculptured you with the endless support extended by our beloved Chairman Dr. B.A. Vishwanath sir and Vice Chairman Dr. Priya Madam, fully supported by my team of faculty members, and we all working as a single ADITYA family, my ground zero statement for you remains the same. Keep crying, and keep crying. Only crying baby gets milk. And architecture is a profession of hunger. But in this process of quenching your thirst, coming across the challenges of the life, please remember the following 3 points. Maintain high professional ethics, never bend to the musics of the profession, always be unbiased. With this bit of advice, I once again welcome one and all present here and wish you all a memorable day. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Down in the graduation robe, you promise to redefine numerous life, waiting to consult and harvest inspiration from you. Be an ambassador of the values and virtues of human life you learned at AAAD. Participate in making the world a better place for others. We always remember you with gratitude. We appreciate you for what you did and adapt in the initial struggles of building this campus. Together, we build the AAAD culture of hard work, commitment, and passion for all that we do in life. The imprint you created through your willingness to develop, adapt, and evolve constantly certainly remains with us and forever. Your contribution to the curricular and extracurricular activities in campus made a stronger and vibrant space. You have lasting impression in the minds of the entire AAAD teaching and learning community through your immense thirst for learning, commitment to work ethics, and focus on holistic growth. As you move to the next stage of your life, keep our motto, excellence and service, close to our heart, and always remember your commitments to the society. I hope the striving for the excellence while keeping one foot grounded on the service to humanity will be the leading light in your future. Let your knowledge and learning lay the foundation for the others to progress and prosper. Believe in your skills and continue to acquire knowledge. Always remember to set your goals and dream big, because you're only as big as you dream to dare. I have now the honor to request our distinguished chief guest, Architect Naresh Narasimhan, to declare the convocation open.
Good morning. All of you look very sleepy. Wake up. The convocation ceremony of the ADITYA Academy of Architecture and Design has been called to award the degree of Bachelor of Architecture to all the candidates who in the examination held for the purpose have been certified to be worthy of the same. It is my honor today to declare this convocation ceremony open and let all the candidates be presented. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. May I now call upon Architect Prakriti, Assistant Professor AAAD, to present the candidates for the Bachelor of Architecture for the award of degree by the Honorable Chief Guest and Chairman. Yes.
To receive your certificates, the graduating students are requested to come on the dais from my right. Greet the dignitaries, collect your certificate and memento, wait for your photograph, and leave the stage from my left. I request the candidates of all batches to please stand up. To the chief guest, I wish to present you the candidate's name in the list for the degree of Bachelor of Architecture 2015, 2016, and 2017. They have been examined and found qualified for the said degree for which they may be admitted. I request the candidates to be seated. I now request the dignitaries on the dais to come forward to issue the certificates to the candidates. I request the candidates for the award of their degree to come in the order in which their names are called. Batch of 2015. Overall topper, Darshan A. Jain. Akil Manikyam. Anil Kumar J. Deepika M.B. Harini. Kanikeshwar Kunj. M. Alekhya. Mohammad Shahid. Revati Kumari. I request the audience to applaud. Sandhya. Sanjana J. Sharon Saji Parel. Soumya S. Spurti Gangatkar. Shri Varun R. Sukil S. Batch of 2016, Ashwini Nagesh. C. Varsha. Chavan Balal. Danush J. Ifham Nadeem. Joel Wesley. present the certificates to the students. Kirtana G. Prasad. Kirtana N. Kirti MS. Kishan BS. Request the audience to please applaud. Meghana GY. Muhammad Ahmed. Niharika Shetty. Nishchit R. Paramita Jana. Pooja Pawar. Pooja V. Rahul G. Rajesh L. Rajeshwari RR. Sadia Ali. Sania Firdos. Shubhashri V. Subramanyam S. Suhas N. Sumant. Varshita R. Vismita R. Batch of 2017. Overall topper, Mahima Seth. Thesis topper, Tejesh P. Ajal Pratap. Arshia Miraj. I once again request the audience to please applaud. Aisha Zara. Dyota Sonal. Ganesh CP. Havaldar Sandesh. K.S. Suhas. Madhuchandan N. Nagashri S. Nitin K. Nitish Kumar. Pratima Chaudhary. Sai Ashwin. Sama Hassan. Shalom Deepika David. Shubhakar V. Sneha S. Tejaswini HP. Vivek Patil. May I now request the candidates who are graduating to kindly stand up. I invite our director to confirm the admission of degree.
By the virtue of the God vested in me as the director of AAD, I hereby admit you to the degree of Bachelor of Architecture, having been examined and certified and approved by VTU degree of Bachelor of Architecture. I prevail on you that ever in your life, the thoughts, actions, and conversations you show yourself worthy of the degree awarded. Thank you.
I request the dignitaries to kindly sit down. I request all the candidates to please remain standing. In your convocation ceremonial handbook, please turn to page 10 for the graduation pledge. I request guest of honor, Architect Vidyadhar Vadiyar sir, to administer the architect's oath. I request the dignitaries to please remain standing. Over to you, sir.
Good morning, everybody. After every sentence which I read, you please repeat. I think it's all there. I swear to fulfill, to the best of my ability and judgment, this covenant. I will respect the hard-won gains of those architects in whose steps I walk, and gladly share such knowledge as in mine with those who are to follow. I will apply for the benefit of everyone all measures that are required. I will remember that there is art to architecture as well as science, and that warmth, sympathy, and understanding may overweight the architect's pen or the engineer's scale. I will not be ashamed to say, I know not. I will remember that I do not design a single building. Every element of the building architecture is connected to the world as a whole. I will remember to preserve and help regenerate the environment, both natural and built. I will not build to make a name for myself, but to make the world a better place to live in. May I always act so as to preserve the finest traditions of my calling, and may I long experience the joy of improving the lives of those who seek my help. Thank you very much. I request one and all to follow what oath you have taken today. I represent your Council of Architecture, which is meant to protect the interests of not the architects but the clients who come to you. Bear this in your mind. Always try to be true to your profession and practice what is best in the interest of the society. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. May I request all the candidates to be seated? And a hearty congratulations to your accomplishments. It's my honor and indeed pleasure to introduce our distinguished chief guest, Architect Naresh V. Narasimhan. Sir is the principal architect and managing partner of Venkatraman Association, popularly known as VA, incepted in 1985. Sir is also a permanent trustee at Suchitra Cinema and Cultural Academy, founder at Mod Foundation, Bangalore, chairman at Link Innovations, Bangalore. Sir is an architect, urbanist, and a creative entrepreneur, practicing for over 37 years. He is best known for his association and leadership at Venkatraman Associates, an award-winning design consultancy in Bangalore. He understands that creating a long-term vision for the city is a broad discipline by itself, and the path towards sensitive planning needs to be anything but traditional. His varied interests have been a great influence on how he thinks about the city and its pluralities. As co-founder of Bangalore Agenda Task Force, BATF, co-founder of Mod Institute, an international collective of urban designers, researchers, and curators, Sir has received acclaim for a range of strategic urban interventions across all typologies and scales that are self-generated, experimental, and innovative. He has also been associated with projects of cultural significance to the city, like the Suchitra Cine Academy, as well as the Bangalore International Center, BIC. both renowned platforms for fostering intellectual activity, cultural enterprise, and innovation in the city. He also regularly advises government agencies on infrastructural development. Sir is a member of TEDx community. He has wide-ranging interests in social innovation, knowledge sharing, communication strategies, cinema, art, popular culture, and extends these interests into fueling a variety of progressive causes for the city. May I now invite you, sir, for the convocation address.
So all of you are feeling relieved? Got your certificate finally? Good, good, good. Okay. Can I get that slide on screen, please? The first slide. What do I have to do? Just 1 second. Yeah, just leave it there. Just leave it there. Okay. Thank you all once again for asking me to come and be with you on this memorable day. It is a great honor that I address this gathering today to congratulate you on earning your architecture degree under the guidance of, I think, eminent faculty and your passionate founders who have come here to be with you on this August day. Today marks the end of your formal architectural education. That's the good news. The bad news is that your real education begins today. It's going to take another 5 years for you to figure out how to become an architect. All you did till now is found out how to learn. They taught you that. I'm sure we have capable people here in the college who taught you how to learn. But what to learn is a self-guided journey for architects. And what you learn in college is something like 10% of what you really need to know to become a successful architect, right? But just think, what a tumultuous few years it has been for the last few years, right? This group has overcome obstacles that none of us ever imagined. You have somehow made the best of a virtual experience. I don't know how you did that, but I found it very difficult to run an office looking at postage stamp size pictures on Zoom calls of everyone. We don't realize how much body language is important in an interaction. Only when you start seeing people in small little sizes on your computer, you wonder, is that guy really mean what he said? Or does he have a double meaning? You know, you can easily tell when you talk to people one-on-one, but you can't do that. And then all of you braved a perfect storm of challenges with the pandemic, and you should all be very proud that how you have handled these uncertain and unprecedented times with determination. And I'm sure that your faculty has been a great support and persevered to make you who you are and to make you sit here today. And all of you thoroughly deserve looking forward to craft your own futures. I have been an architect now, practicing architect for about, I can't believe it myself, but almost 36 years now. Right? It's quite a long time to be continuously in practice. My father, Mr. P.K. Venkatramanan, started this practice. I think now we must be the oldest surviving unbroken practice in Bangalore. It's 53 years this year. But to be an architect is not enough in this day and age. You know, I've been an architect, I've been an entrepreneur sometimes, I've been a public speaker many times. Then over the last 15, 20 years, I've been doing a lot of work on urban development and urban strategy. And I also act in Kannada movies, just to keep myself happy, you know, a little bit of a passion. So suddenly if you see me in a film, don't be surprised. So I play tiny character roles in multiple Kannada, Tamil and Malayalam films. Okay, so I have another talk, actually, which today is not the day, but one of these days you'll listen to it, saying 101 things architects do after studying architecture instead of doing architecture. Right? And it's true. And you can be a photographer, you can be an actor, you can be a set designer, you can be a poet, you can be an author, you can be work for a company and sell taps if you want. But everywhere you go, remember that the architecture education gives you instant credibility. If you say you are a photographer, nobody doubts you. But if a photographer says, I'm an architect, he's got to prove it. Right? So you have an advantage. Remember that always, that an architectural education is a window, it's a portal to everything you want to do in life. Right? Some of you may not like it after a few years, after drawing lots of toilet details like all of us make you do. But stick to it. Stick to it. Sometimes that's when the breakthrough comes. Right? You might think that you have a very clear idea of what you're going to do, what kind of projects you will be doing, all cool stuff, modern, path-breaking, etc., etc. And sometimes I want to break that illusion saying your expectations may be slightly wrong. You have no idea how much more exciting it is in the next. So you have to really invest time and energy and don't limit yourself to a vision which society now says is the role of an architect. Right? So the message I want to give to you is the future will not be what you expect. Okay? It's not degrees that matter, but really today a combination of hard and soft skills is shaping the future of work itself. Can I have the next slide, please? Okay. The right skill set that you develop will be more important than an academic qualification. Earlier, the future was about hard skills. You got a degree and then immediately got a job and you did something and went on. But today, you need to have learning agility. The field is changing dramatically. Even if you step out of it for 2-3 years, you'll find like what happened. Kind of whether it's software that you work on or building technology that you work on or everything. Everything will change. So it's very important to have what I call meta skills. These meta skills one is learning agility, the ability to quickly learn new things. It's not that you stopped. All you got till now was an education. Now you got to start learning. That's a whole different ball game. The second is you have to have an entrepreneurial mindset in today's day and age. All of you see every morning some new unicorn has popped up. Now they are called Soonicorns. Within 3 months they make $1 billion. God knows how they do it, but I haven't figured it out. They're called Soonicorns, I believe. So every day there is an India's entrepreneurial energy has been unleashed. The amount of disruption that you have in your daily life, everything is now being questioned, right? Whether you buy groceries, how you do it. Whether you buy a plane ticket, that's changed. Whether you make every single thing that we were used to doing 10 years ago is not the same anymore. Right? And so that's going to keep accelerating. It's not going to. So not everybody here is going to become an entrepreneur, but everybody needs the capacity to see themselves, to see opportunities, to be tenacious, and to be creative problem solvers. That's the entrepreneurial way that's the mindset that creates these Soonicorns. So the sooner you do it, the sooner it's good for you. And the last, I would think the great meta skill is what is called life skills. Right? When life skills, our field now requires a lot of collaboration. There is no longer any master architect left. Whenever I see master series talks, I wonder whether they all come from the wrong generation. Right? And they're older than me mostly. So there's no master architect because now the master architect is a team. There's no I anymore. It has to be a we. And to be a we, you have to know how to talk. You have to know how to collaborate. You have to inside your organization, across organizations, sometimes even across sectors. And you have to know how to assimilate this information. So the social skills that you all demonstrate every morning on Facebook and Instagram, I think it's all mostly Instagram these days of your generation, is creativity. I'm sure I keep looking at people on Instagram. When I see them in real life, I say, oh, filter. So, right? And the power of, so this is creativity. You're making yourself look better than you are. sometimes fake, but even then. Collaboration, that is also happening. You decide how you meet people. I know interior design firms in Bangalore. When I ask them, do you have a website? They say, what's that? They live on Instagram. They completely show their work, they get their work, they do their work, and they showcase it only on Instagram. And they don't understand what is a website. And soon they'll ask, what is an email? So, an email itself is becoming completely outmoded. And communication will become hugely important. And all of you have learned it from social media, now apply it to work. The same set of skills that you learn to, when you do dating and you do swipe right and swipe left and all that, learn to understand how to leverage those technologies to make your work better. Again, the next slide, please. Change the slide. I don't know how many of you recognize that image. There's a famous architect who I consider one of my mentors. He's actually an engineer called Buckminster Fuller. And he invented the geodesic dome. Somebody asked him, how big can it be? He said it can cover Manhattan. And he actually showed how you can air condition an entire city with a dome. In 1936. Not today, so long ago. And one of the great mentors in your life should be that person, Buckminster Fuller. He has written a fantastic book. I suggest you all buy it and read it. The work of Buckminster Fuller. Okay? Again, to go back to my original theme of saying the future will not be what you expect. I think now the world is becoming, after COVID particularly, we've learned now the value of human relationships, how important it is to have a family, how important it is to have a friend circle, how important it is to have a support system in case something goes wrong. So how do you do that? How do you do that? So what you do is you must create more value than you keep. You must learn how to, you're all thinking, what is my future? Where am I going to get a job? What am I going to do? Am I going to study further? A lot of questions right now. Maybe monetary achievement or maybe a fancy job or all that is good. But you have to also learn to use your knowledge and skills to do good in the world. Be involved in your communities. There's no point continuously saying the city is falling apart, there's no garbage is not being cleared. Learn to become part of your individual communities and start making your own area around your homes and your offices a better place to live. Mentor a young person to come into this profession. See, architecture is now becoming less and less desirable because the amount of jobs in the startup sector is causing a lot of heartburn, and they're actually getting less people applying for NATA this year than ever before. So it's important that all of you go out, and how many of you are glad here that you decided to become an architect? Show of hands? Fantastic. Now all of you have got to go and convince one more person, that's all. Right? Then we have another 70 people. And then they will convince, and you have to convince people that this is the profession that will allow you to do anything else. If you do anything else, you are limited only to that. You understand? So that you have to learn to now talk about how to propagate, mentor people, volunteer for a cause, serve on your community RWA or boards, learn to make your environment better. And if you're really happy doing all that, run for public office and become a politician. In the end, the politician, as an architect, is usually a very effective person because they understand the whole facet of development as well as from a human, as well as from a technical point. And never, never be afraid to take a calculated risk. It always seems risky, but calculate it how much real risk is there and take that damn risk. It's important. So, one more time, the future is not what you're going to expect. Right? Can I change the slide? So that know that whether you find yourself in a traditional practice or sometimes becoming a client yourself, many architects have now become very good developers, like total environment and so on, or in a field completely unrelated to what seems unrelated, to the design field, but if you ask me, every field needs a design field. A design thinking is required in every field, and you will be assured, I'm sure, you will feel confident and assured that your current education that you have received now will stand you in good stead in the years to come. Okay? So, at this point, I would like to congratulate all of you again and welcome you today to the professional side. And it's time for you to start writing the next chapters of your life. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your words of wisdom. And also, the way you kind of bridged our education to profession and few new words, literally, even all of us learned here, meta skills and sunicons, definitely. So I'm sure, as you could say, that students are all now into social media. They're showing their creativity to the next level. I'm sure they're able to blend the same into the profession and make the world a better place that we live in. Thank you once again, sir. May I request our chairman, Dr. B.A. Vishwanath, to felicitate our chief guest, architect Naresh V. Narasimhan. I request the gathering to applaud. Thank you. May I request our chairman, Dr. B.A. Vishwanath, to felicitate our guest of honor, architect Vidyadhar Vodeyar. May I request our director, Dr. K.N. Ganesh Babu, to felicitate our chairman, Dr. B.A. Vishwanath. May I also request our chief guest and guest of honor to be joining your hands for the same. May I request architect Sarojini Hombali to felicitate our vice chairman, Dr. Priya Vishwanath. Thank you, dignitaries on the dais. May I request the dignitaries to please take their seats? I request our chief guest, architect Naresh V. Narasimhan, to declare the convocation ceremony closed.
Again, congratulations to all the graduates. Now I think you can throw your hats in the air. Don't listen to anyone. So. Do it later. Okay. I formally declare the convocation ceremony closed and welcome you all to the professional side of architecture. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Now I would like to invite Architect Varun, who's representing the graduates from batch 2015, to recognize and acknowledge the contributions of those who have helped them in their academic journey here at AAAD. Welcome, Varun.
Thank you, ma'am. Honorable Chairman, Honorable Chief Guest, Honorable Guest of Honor, respected Principal Sir, all the encouraging faculty members, all my dear friends, and my fellow graduates. I'm honored to speak to you on this important day. I would like to thank Architect Naresh Simon Sir for the wonderful words of wisdom. These talks are what actually fuels us to be budding architects and power through. Thank you, sir. I would like to thank Architect Vidyadhar Vadiar sir for the constant support. And yes, we will abide by the oath and promise you that we grow as efficient and effective architects. I'd like to thank the administration and the faculty of AAAD for their hard work and dedication on our behalf. Architecture has been a huge learning experience for us, and without your guidance and encouragement, this journey wouldn't have been possible. I would like to express my gratitude to the institution. As practicing budding architects, we have received excellent education, exposure, and practical knowledge. These, my friends, are the stepping stone for our future. Our personal note, me being the first architect in my family, I would like to honor my parents, my brother, and my dear friends whose encouragement has supported me, and without this, my graduation would not have been possible. My fellow graduates, today it feels complete. Sometimes I think it's ironic that in our academic lives, we learn and grow and achieve the highest level possible. We graduate and then the reality kicks in. We are now a part of an endless race. Fortunately, we are well prepared for this. The sleepless nights, the endless juries, and the constant criticism has molded us to who we are today. As graduating seniors and budding architects, I would like to welcome the badge of 2016 and 17 to the field of architects. Not to forget the people who are moving forward with their education, wishing you all very good luck and all the best. Up to this point, many of our lives most things have been decided for us. From now on, it is up to us to make the choice. So be sure to make your choices when you're fully awake, decisions that are informed by your heart and not by others, what they say or what they believe in. It's your choice. Our contribution to the world will not be measured by the money we make or by the accolades we receive, but rather by how we share our unique gifts to the world. And now, the only place to find those gifts is to look within yourself. So go forth, class of 2015, and make sure you have a unique contribution for this world. As we progress through this phase of life, I feel our contribution to this institution is very important. It's our responsibility to build a network and progress with this institution. All thanks to our Honorable Chairman and respected Principal Sir. It's my privilege to inform you the formation of AAAD Alumni Association. Under the mentorship of Architect Arunachal Humbali Sir, Senior Professor AAAD, this gives us an opportunity to build a solid relationship with our institution. So cheers to a new beginning, guys. Thank you.
May I now invite Architect Sharon from 2015 batch to share her journey.
A very good afternoon to everyone gathered here. Respected Chairman, Dr. B.A. Vishwanath Sir, Vice Chairman, Dr. Priya Vishwanath Ma'am, our Honorable Chief Guest, Architect Naresh V. Narsimhan Sir, our Guest of Honor, Architect Vidya Vodiyar Sir, our Convener and Principal, Dr. Architect K.N. Ganesh Babu Sir, all members of the faculty and staff, juniors, family, and my dear classmates. Thank you all for taking time to be part of this celebration. I'm Sharon Saji Parel from the OG batch of 2015, and it's an honor to be here with you all to be part of this joyous moment. In the words of Nelson Mandela, what counts in life is not the mere fact that we have lived. It is what difference we made to the lives of others that determine the significance of the life we lead. Everyone gathered here is the result of the many experiences and lessons each of us underwent in our journey thus far. However small or big the impact is, we all can agree that the imprint of all our encounters is evident in our lives. Having just finished my master's in interior design earlier this year from Coventry University, UK, I had quite some enlightening moments away from home, one of which was always missing all things familiar. I didn't realize how many little moments I took for granted, and to have fond memories in itself is a blessing. It was the moment I was working on my applications for further studies, and while I was listing out the participations, that I realized how blessed I was to be part of this institute, to have been given so many opportunities to participate in both curricular and extracurricular activities. I'm grateful for the well-rounded education we receive here at ADITYA. A big thank you to our administration and our chairman, sir, who tried everything they could to give us a chance to keep pursuing our passions, for always accommodating our ideals and always encouraging us along the way. Thank you for always providing us with the best, sir. To my dear faculties, thank you. Being the first batch was quite an experience for us as a class. We went through days of uncertainties and doubts in our initial days. We were a little lost on how to begin this journey, but thank you, dear teachers, for being our seniors when we had no seniors, friends and confidants when we needed someone to confide in, and even being a parent to us when we needed guidance on the way to walk. But beyond all this, thank you for being our gurus, for going above and beyond for our sake, voluntarily. Dear Principal Sir, thank you with our whole heart. You came to us at a point where we didn't know who would take us ahead. You swooped in and showed us the light one step at a time. As you always say, only the crying baby gets milk. You showed us to be inquisitive, to stand up for ourselves, and always gave us a chance to voice our opinions to you. They weren't just words on a wall. You did try to accommodate our wishes to the best of the situation. All our trips and our efforts, and your efforts, hold a special place in our heart. Thank you, sir. To all our non-teaching staff, a big thank you. Vinesh, sir, thank you for always being available for us, even beyond time zones, and I speak from experience. All our Aya aunties, a big thank you for your sweet smiles and your casual, Tindi Aita Amma. We always found home in all of you. But my deepest bout of gratitude must and always will be to my classmates, my fellow comrades, the batch of 2015. Guys, we made it. The one day has finally arrived, and I couldn't be more proud of us. Being the first batch and having no one else on the same boat as us not only made us grow closer, having no seniors and juniors for a whole year helped us appreciate and understand each other better. The bond we share today is the result of all those anxious nights, maddening laughter, floods of tears, endless chatter on the phone, endless hours of waiting at the printer store, even in the wee hours of the night, all those trips and all the potluck lunches, roasting each other and then sticking up for each other. All of it, bitter or sweet, I must say, we got through it, and yes, it was worth it. I'm grateful to each one of you. You all, at some point, have played a part in who I am today. Ashish Nardik taught me to never shy away from responsibilities. Ashwarya taught me to care for the ones who can't speak for themselves. Akhil taught me sincerity in work and lending a helping hand to another. Also, thank you for the million times you took me for site visits. Anil is the example of perseverance and determination. Anthony taught me the art of prioritizing and helping me appreciate the process of letting go sometimes, trusting the natural order of things. Darshan taught me selfless sincerity to work and being more than ready to enjoy the little things in life, even if it's ordering pizza with the class. Thank you for that, Darshan. And Deepika has always been my laughter buddy. She taught me to keep smiling through it all, and in the end, all things will be okay. Faizan taught me that it's okay to ask for help, and Harini taught me to be sensitive, to live in the moment and enjoy and appreciate the little things in life. Indrajit, or as we all call him, Inder, has shown me to be confident and just be there even as a friend. Twangi has shown me that creativity is never limited to a single form, and Kunj has taught us to be carefree and live in the moment. Kapil has taught us to strive for perfection in all that we do. Alekia has taught me to always be content in any circumstance and to be there in any way possible. Shahid taught me to always stay motivated, never give up, and even have a laugh at life. Revati, with her love for good food and laughter, has always brought smiles to our faces. Her sincerity towards work is one to learn from. Sandhya has taught me to just be myself and stand up for what I believe in. Sanjana has been my rock, my sister, my confidant, and her dedication and her passion in life has been something I admire the most. Soumya has shown me that the art of punctuality, and that in many situations in life, actually, silence is gold. And Spurti taught me to listen, to be a shoulder to lean on. Varun taught me to be patient, observe a situation, and even though things take time, do it right. Sukil taught me how to always maintain the status quo, but speak up if I want to swim against the current. Tejaswini, or as we call her, Teju, has taught me to work with passion, yet be silly and cheerful in any circumstance. Emma taught me to care deeply for others and volunteer when help is needed. Thank you, batch of 2015, for each imprinting on me a mark that contributed in making me who I am today. I couldn't have done it without you guys. And a big thank you to Syed Harris, our CR, who always spoke for us, and his dedication was something else. I couldn't have asked for anyone else to accompany me on this roller coaster of emotions, and I couldn't be more proud of the individuals we are today. Here's a big thank you to our families, parents, cousins. We could have never done it without all of you. Thank you for being our shelter, our pillar of strength. For all those sleepless nights, you helped us make our models, driving to college and waiting endlessly with us in the printer shop. We are beyond grateful for all that you've done for us. Last but definitely not the least, I would thank the Lord Almighty for his perfect plans for all of us. It is by grace alone that I stand here. I don't know my future days, but I know his grace will lead me on. In the words of Michael Dell, now it's time for you to move on to what's next. But you must not let anything deter you for what's taking those first steps. Don't spend so much time trying to choose the perfect opportunity that you miss the right opportunity. Recognize that there will be failures. Acknowledge that there will be obstacles, but you will learn from your mistakes and the mistakes of others, for there is very little learning in success. To my dear juniors and my beloved classmates, I urge you to keep striving for excellence in all that you do, to work with passion and let it steer you on. Hurdles may come and voices may drown, our little beams of hope. But let's keep moving ahead and trusting the bigger picture of things, and we'll definitely make it to show. Thank you for your time and for this opportunity. Here's my ode of gratitude to my fellow comrades. It was not an easy ride, but definitely one for the books. I couldn't have done it without you all. We walked through those doors as 17, 18 years old, and today we stand as 24, 27-year-olds. Looking back on the days and years gone by, there was mistakes made, lessons learned, friendships formed, and laughter shared. Tears wiped and memories made, but through it, we made it. To everyone graduating today, hearty congratulations. I'm so proud of you all, and I can't wait to see the wonders you'll accomplish in the days to come. Kudos and adios, good luck to your future endeavors, and keep going. Remember to never give up, and I wish you success at every step. Congratulations, and thank you.
May I now invite May I now invite Kirtina G. Prasad from batch 2016 to share her journey.
Hi everyone. Frankly, I had prepared a speech, but after hearing my seniors give their heartfelt experience, I don't think so I'll be able to tell all about it. So I'll just tell about my experience in my words. First of all, thank you, Architect Naresh V. Narasimhan sir. Your words were really guiding and motivating for us. And thank you so much for giving such a heartfelt welcome to the profession. And when I made this decision 6 years ago, I remember not many people took architecture at that time, and I realized it was something magical and special, and I had beyond the hopes, expectation. But as I entered the class and we got our assignments in the first week, I started crying like a baby. Like our principal told, I literally cried like a baby. Like I didn't know what to expect. But as and when the years passed by, I knew I was destined for this. And our principal, who was since the day one, he never left us. He was the guiding force in all our activities. He ensured that we were not just architects, we were much beyond that. And our seniors, in the first week itself, I remember Sharon and Varun coming to our class and asking for Freshers' Day activities and what we would like. And I remember Sharon warning us that we have to give them a graduating party, but so sorry. So this was the bond that we formed in the first week itself. And later on, our classmates. In the first day, I remember all my classmates were laughing and cheering, getting to know each other, and were so excited for the journey ahead. But little did we know that architecture was not any mundane course. It was much more and beyond that. Our faculty, I wholeheartedly thank our faculty for being such a motivation and inspiration, because without their guidance and support, we would not have made it. Their scoldings, the way they gave us invaluable inputs towards our design and even towards life has always stayed strong and will always remain with us. As the journey advanced, another prized position that we attained here were our classmates. My dear classmates, I cannot believe that I'm saying this, but we made it after all the pandemic, the fights, the laughter, the tears in the class. As of 2015, 16, and 17, please look around you. These are the people who made your journey. These are the people who celebrated your achievements, getting rank or getting good marks. These are the people who motivated you when you had your setbacks, when you had to have conference calls and late night sessions during submissions. These are the people who stood by you like pillars. As we finish our academic years and advance to the professional world, we have been prepared to take up any kind of responsibility and give it our best without any self-doubts, fears, and obstacles. Personally, this is the best truth we have learned here. This is a profession that we chose. This was a lifestyle that we were passionate about, and this was the best decision we took to pursue our goals. Listening to our inner voices, we have come so far. By doing the same, we can strive forward to obtain the greater ladders of life. Additionally, this journey so far has been incredible. Belief in ourselves and the mindsets to handle anything defines who we are. This stream of expertise is an ocean to dive in and grasp all that we can. As the years advanced, through the second year till the last year, we made a lot of memories through the lecture sessions, the study trips, which became an unforgettable part of our journey. I would like to thank each and every person sitting here today and congratulate them on being graduates. After 6 years, we have made it through this journey, and we are excited and enthusiastic to move forward. Last but not the least, our parents and our family, who stood by us like pillars and rocks through the entire journey. We might have had a breakdown at home, but they always made sure that they were there to support with their kind and encouraging words. Thank you to each and every one present here who made this journey a very memorable and exciting one. As I conclude my speech, when I look back, the last 6 years have truly been the best years of my life. They have sculpted me into the person I am today, and going forward into new chapters of my life, I will cherish the occurrences of the past, celebrate the present, and live with ambitions towards the future. I'm filled with humbleness and gratitude and wholeheartedly thank the college. And this is a last minute inclusion, but I would like all my classmates to please stand up. It's a humble request, please. These people here, ladies and gentlemen, they are the one who encouraged, sustained, motivated, and constantly inspired me through the entire journey. I could not have made it without you guys, so thank you so very much. You guys mean a lot to me. When I came here, I did not have anything with me, but when I'm leaving here, I'm having the prized possessions and invaluable assets of knowledge and memories to carry forward. Wishing everyone the best of the world and hoping everyone here today soars to newer heights of success in their life, in their careers. Lastly, guys, we all did it. Have a pat to the back of yourself. We followed our hearts and achieved our dreams. Thank you, everyone. Have a good day. Thank you.
May I now invite Sama from 2017 batch to share her journey.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, the respected dignitaries. So I can definitely not match any of my senior speeches. They were wonderful. Sharon, Kirtana, you guys are amazing. So I didn't really prepare a very detailed speech, so I'm going to wing this out. It feels like yesterday I was just sitting in a orientation ceremony in a room filled with strangers, and now I feel like the 5 years have just flown past. I remember, Principal Sir, you had told once we join architecture, we'll have to forget sleep. That was one thing that I really remember, and it's actually true. All of us can agree with that. So it's hard to understand how time has just flown past, these 5 years, especially with COVID and all. I remember being a stumbling kid just yesterday, and today, here I stand, a pretty confident woman, an architect, same as all of you. I'm really grateful for the experience that AAAD has given us. We have experienced it all, from having late nights to having screaming matches with each other. And I would really like to thank all my teachers, all my classmates especially, for the architect. Be a better person in life. Thank you for all the skills that you've shared with us, that when we joined internship and our professional practice, we realized are really priceless. And I would like to really thank my parents. Thank you so much for always handling my temper tantrums, my busy days, long nights. You've always been there through all of it. And thank you, Principal Sir, and thank you for the management of AAAD for being such a wonderful support, for helping us, for pushing us into all situations, all kinds of situations, and we have come out. And I think we've come out pretty well. So all the best to all the graduates over here. I hope you do well in life. I know you will do well in life. You guys are amazing. All the best to juniors of the college. You guys are in wonderful hands. And batch of 2017, we finally made it. Thank you.
Well, we didn't want it to miss few of our students, graduating students here, who are not there with us here, but still they have made their presence with a small AV that we would like to bring them on the stage here, and you could feel their presence. The AV, please.
A warm hello to the entire class of 2015 batch and all of the... Good morning, everyone. to all the distinguished guests, family members, college administrators, and esteemed faculty members. A warm hello to entire class of 2015 batch and all other classes. It is a pleasure to be with you as we reach a milestone in our life. We have spent months, years working really hard, pursuing and spending sleepless nights for working for exams. A huge round of applause to all the professors who were instrumental in making this day happen. And thanks to ADITYA Academy of Architecture and Design, which is truly a great launch for our careers in the world, and one that has taught us to take on the hard challenges and to emerge successful. AAAD, who is always a very thankful educational institution, AAAD has and will always be big part of who I am today and who I'll be tomorrow. Thanks to all the professors, administrators, to always being helpful and supportive in everything. And special thanks to my parents and my wife and my brother to always being supported. And a very, very, very grateful and very thankful to my beloved friends who are just amazing and wonderful. Thanks to all of them. All the best for the future. Take care. Bye. Good morning.
I'm a student from batch 2016. First of all, I would like to apologize for not being able to be present there physically. I would love to be there, but because of some problems, I'm not able to be there. So I hope you guys have fun. First of all, I would like to thank God for this opportunity to speak in front of you. Today, I would like to point out a few experiences and journey from the past 5 years, but 5 years is a long time. Trying to fit 5 years into 1 minute or 2 minute video is quite a task, so I will not be able to do that, but I would like to point out the experiences, like the 5 years, it has been a roller coaster, emotionally, physically, everything. So there are so many moments where we are sad, where we cry, where we are happy, a lot of emotions that happened within the 5 years. We worked hard, we were lazy, and also the teacher pushed us so much, stuff like that. It happens on and on and on and on for 5 years. So even when we went online, it was still the same case. So I would like to first apologize to our faculties because I know we were not easy to deal with. And yeah, the 5-year journey, it has been very difficult and also it has been very fun. That is pretty much how I can sum it up. The teachers helped us a lot, the institution helped us a lot in so many ways that I cannot mention. And now I would like to thank the faculties again, because without them, I will not be here today. I'm not saying I have reached a high level, but just being able to be here, it has been so much blessing from God and so much blessing from the faculties and our principals are also. They have created a stepping stone for us. Even though we have reached the end of our academic years, it is the start of a new life. So being able to be here to start a new life, it will not be possible without the help of the faculties. There were times where we were so confused, times where we were angry, times where we were sad. The best moments were like we shared those moments together, not only with the students, not only amongst our students, but also with the faculties. And one more thing, I would like to give some advice, not even an advice, I would like to tell the juniors that trust the faculties, trust the teachers, and they know what they're doing. Even though you may not understand it now, you will understand it later. And I would like to thank my fellow students for everything. what everything includes. So I hope you guys have fun. Thank you for the 5 years, everyone. I mean, I did not mention any names because if I leave out anyone, I don't want to hurt anyone. So thank you, everyone. Best of luck to everyone for your future, and bye-bye. Hello, everyone. My name is Zola.
Hi everyone, I'm Ashish. For those who you don't know, I'm from 2015 batch. So I've been asked to speak a little about my journey as a student. So when we started in 2015, it was new. The college was new. The management was new. Management was trying to build a very good team. So from that day, I must say it has been a very wonderful, great, and a memorable journey. And yeah, we are here today. I'm just missing this occasion, but as the first batch, we had a lot of freedom to experiment on different things. And I must say, we were also at the same time we were also put in good competitive challenges, and we were exposed to fellow competitors around Bangalore, Karnataka, and also we had a lot of opportunity to travel internationally. We have learned from there, and we are implementing quite a few things as a skill and competencies that we need, of course, in the professional career. Yeah, I just wish everybody a very happy graduation, and there's a lot more to come. And hopefully I will visit the college soon and see you all soon. Have a great day and have fun. Hi everyone, I'm Ashish.
Thank you for that, AV. Well, God could not be there with us at every places, so that's why parents were there with us. And Triple AD has also been blessed to have one such elderly hand to be bestowed over us for all the time, for which I would now request our chairman's mother, Srimati Surya Kumari ma'am, to please come on the stage, ma'am. A grand applause to the elderly hand over all of us, who's been very instrumental in providing us a steer person like Dr. Vishwanath here. May I now call upon all the faculty members for the photo session. May I now call upon batch 2015 for the photo session. May I now call upon batch 2016 for their moment of capture. May I now call upon batch 2017 for their moment with the dignitaries. As announced before, you can collect all these photographs, even your degree certificates conferring on the stage from the photo booth, which has already been there. The photographers have captured your moments. So if you're interested, you can also collect your photographs, which will be right away printed here and handed over to you. I would request the students and parents to be standing and wait till our dignitaries recede from the dais after the national anthem. I request everyone to kindly rise for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
I request the dignitaries to head towards the director cabin. Thank you all. And to the students and parents, please be seated for the informal event to unfold. After the event, please be reminded to return the rope to the registration counter. Kindly be seated. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. 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 A small piece of note to all the graduates here. We would like to kind of announce the alumni formation and other details and proceedings. So I would request you to please be seated and give us few time, a little more. I know everybody is hungry, but just 10-15 minutes more. I think your juniors would also have planned an informal, an event to you. Please be patient for a little more time. Thank you. Okay, with the request from the cafeteria area and other places that the food is getting close, and I don't want you to miss the right foods when you've been so patient and been there with us for so long. So we can break for lunch as of now. Then we'll meet back at 2:30 for the alumni formation. Thank you.